In a world where borders are becoming more fluid, one's passport can be the key to global access. But not all passports are created equal. Today we're about to embark on a journey, not of miles, but of colors and crests, of nations and their narratives. We're diving into the realm of passport power, a measure often overlooked yet so defining of our global mobility. Passport power is not just a fancy term. It is an intricate matrix, determined by factors such as visa-free travel, the ease of obtaining visas, and the complexity of international relations. A passport, therefore, is more than just a travel document. It's a symbol of your national identity and global accessibility. So, are you ready to discover the passports that hold the most power and those that, well, don't? Buckle up and prepare for a journey like no other. Start the clock. It's time to count down the weakest to the strongest passports in the world. At the bottom of our list are the passports that open fewer doors than any others. Let's kick things off with the 10th weakest passport, which belongs to North Korea. With a mere 39 countries granting it visa-free access or visa on arrival, it's not the ideal travel companion. This may be due to its isolated political status and strained international relations. Ninth on our list is South Sudan. This young country, born in 2011, has yet to establish strong diplomatic ties, hence its passport only opens the doors to 41 countries without a prearranged visa. Eighth place goes to Ethiopia, with its passport holders having visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to only 42 countries. This is largely due to security concerns and political instability in the region. Sudan and Eritrea come in at 7th and 6th, respectively. Both countries face similar issues: political unrest, economic challenges, and security concerns, limiting their passports to 43 visa-free countries. Next up, we have Syria and Somalia tied for 5th place. Due to ongoing conflict and instability, these nations' passports grant access to just 32 countries without a visa. Fourth on the list is Pakistan. Despite its rich cultural heritage and breathtaking landscapes, its passport only allows visa-free travel to 31 countries, largely due to security concerns. Third place goes to Iraq, with its passport holders only able to travel to 28 countries without a visa, largely due to ongoing conflict and security issues. The second weakest passport belongs to Afghanistan. With just 26 countries offering visa-free access or visa on arrival, it's clear that the country's long-standing conflict and instability have taken a toll. And finally, the weakest passport of them all comes from Yemen. With a measly 25 countries offering visa-free or visa-on-arrival access, ongoing war and humanitarian crisis have severely limited its global mobility. But don't despair, because even the weakest passport can lead to unforgettable journeys. After all, as the saying goes, it's not about the destination, but the journey that truly matters. Next, we delve into the passports that sit comfortably in the middle of our countdown. These are the passports that don't necessarily allow you to skip across borders like a stone on a lake, but they do grant you access to a respectable number of countries. Let's kick things off with the passport from the land of the long white cloud, New Zealand. This little powerhouse gives its bearers visa-free access to 179 countries. Not too shabby for a country that's often left off world maps, eh? Now let's jet off to the Caribbean. Barbados, the gem of the West Indies, offers its citizens visa-free travel to 164 countries. The Bajan passport proves that size really doesn't matter when it comes to global mobility. And speaking of small but mighty, let's talk about San Marino. This microstate, nestled within Italy, gives its passport holders visa-free access to a whopping 162 countries. That's a lot of bang for your buck, considering San Marino is about a third the size of Washington, D.C. Now let's head back across the Atlantic to Canada. With its iconic red passport, Canadians can travel visa-free to 184 countries. That's a whole lot of A for your travel buck. Next up, we have the United Arab Emirates. This Middle Eastern powerhouse allows its citizens to travel visa-free to 171 countries. That's quite the leap from just a few decades ago. And we can't forget about the Maltese passport. This Mediterranean island offers its citizens visa-free travel to 183 countries. Certainly not bad for a country that's smaller than Philadelphia. From the sun-drenched beaches of Malta, we head to the chilly climes of Iceland. Despite its remote location, Icelandic passport holders can travel visa-free to 185 countries. Talk about cool travel opportunities. Our last stop in the mid-range passport countdown is the land of the rising sun, Japan. While not quite at the top of the list, Japanese citizens can still travel visa-free to 190 countries. That's a lot of sushi and sake for the globe-trotting Japanese. The passport may not be mighty, but it certainly is mighty interesting. So buckle up, because we're just getting started. Now, we're entering the realm of the heavy hitters, the passports that unlock the most borders. Let's dive right into the top 10 passports that give their holders a golden ticket to globe-trotting freedom. These are the passports that turn travel into a choose-your-own-adventure book, with more pages to turn and stories to live through. First up, we have the passports from the land of the rising sun, Japan, and the city-state that never sleeps, Singapore. These passports are like magic keys, unlocking a whopping 190 countries without a visa. Talk about a red carpet welcome. Then we have South Korea, known for its K-pop and kimchi, and Germany, the land of poets and philosophers. Their passports open the doors to 189 countries. Pretty impressive, right? Next in line are the passports from Italy, the country that gave us pizza and Prada, and Finland, the home of Santa Claus. These passports grant access to 188 countries, making the world seem like a friendly neighborhood. Then we have the passports from the land of luxury, Switzerland, and the city of love, France. These passports can take you to 187 countries. Can you imagine the travel possibilities? And finally, we have the passports from the land of the free, the United States, and the city of dreams, the United Kingdom. These passports can take you to 186 countries without a visa. Now that's what I call a travel jackpot. These passports are more than just booklets of paper. They are symbols of global mobility and freedom. They allow their holders to explore the world, to immerse themselves in different cultures, to taste exotic foods, and to create memories that last a lifetime. With these passports, the world is truly your oyster. So buckle up, because we're about to reveal the most powerful passport of 2023. Stay tuned. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The title of the most powerful passport goes to Japan. Holding a Japanese passport allows you to travel to a whopping 191 countries without a visa or with visa on arrival. Astonishing, right? Japan claims the top spot for the 4th year running, thanks to its strong diplomatic relations and peaceful international standing. But it's not just about the numbers. Being a Japanese passport holder comes with many perks. It provides ease of travel, saving you from the hassle of visa applications and waiting in queues. It also offers a sense of prestige, with Japan being regarded as one of the most respected nations worldwide. So, if you're lucky enough to have a Japanese passport in your pocket, consider yourself a global citizen. This passport is not just a travel document, it's a golden ticket to the world. Before we wrap up, let's take a quick look back at the top 20 passports in our countdown. From Japan's passport, with its access to a whopping 190 countries, to the Swiss passport, a key that unlocks 185 nations. We've seen the Australian passport, a golden ticket to 184 countries, and the United Kingdom's passport, a royal gateway to 183 realms. We've also marveled at the US passport and its power to open doors to 182 countries, and the South Korean passport, a ticket to a world of 181 nations. And who could forget the passports of Finland, Spain, Luxembourg, and Denmark, each with their unique strengths and wide-reaching access. Whether you're a seasoned globetrotter or a travel newbie, your passport is your ticket to adventure. So pack your bags, the world awaits. Don't forget to subscribe to Passport Panorama for more travel insights and fun facts. Safe travels, fellow wanderers.